Okay, so God does not want me to listen to rap music that glorifies materialism and the love of money and fornication and drinking and drugs and all of this nonsense sin that he calls an abomination. So I had recently, before I lost my phone, deleted all of my bad rap stations out of Pandora Radio. And then last night, I added some of them back in because I have an FM adapter and I love to drive around listening to blaring loud rap music, right? Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I have a lot of Christian rap music on there. I have Lecrae and I have KB and I have Canton Jones, Tadashi. Like, I have a lot of rap music because that's the music that I like. But no, I just decided to add Azuna and Lucas Coley and Kit Camp because that's also the music that I like. Anyway, I'm gonna have to delete it again because God doesn't want me listening to that crap. So that's what this video is. But I had an experience that I just wanted to share, even not for someone else, but like for myself so that I remember this because I might have an answered prayer about this eventually. Some point in my life. Ooh. This is disgusting. That's my hair. Of course, I just oiled my hair, so that's probably partially why it's gross. But anyway. So I added all those stations back. Okay, I heard this amazing beat, wonderful, poppin' song by Azuna, and I think it's called El Pecado. And I heard it on Pandora, and then I looked it up on another on the internet so I could listen to it again and again. And I started crying when I was listening to it. I just felt like I should not be listening to this song, and I was kind of praying about it. Not kind of, I was praying about it. And I was like, oh God, this song is so poppin'. It has such a good beat, and I feel like, it's really hard for me to let go of this, but I need to because you are taking it away from me, and that's a good thing when you take those things away from me. But for some reason, I just started bawling. Okay, and this is Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I love Spanish. I grew up with a Dominican best friend when I was in middle school and high school, and we always listened to reggaeton. We would always listen to Daddy Yankee and I don't know whoever else was popular, and yeah, I just really love Spanish. She moved away and went to New York after high school, and I just did my own thing. But then my family got involved with Dominicans who also speak Spanish, because we live in Vermont, so New York City is not that far away, 5 hours, and yeah, so we just have Dominican people in our lives still. So anyway, I freaking love Spanish. I never took Spanish in high school. I took French and then I dropped out, but I just love Spanish, and I love reggaeton music, and I love the beat. And also when I was in college, I took African and Caribbean dance class, and it was there that I learned that on the island that's split in half of Dominican Republic and Haitian, what is it called? Haiti. That island where we did dances from, we learned about how they have rituals to invite their gods, which when I learned this, I was immediately, that's not gods, that's fucking demons, into their physical bodies to take them over to do the dance practices. And I was in this class at my local community college of Vermont, where the teacher, oh no, get out of my car. Oh, okay, there's a hornet. I think that's a hornet. Pretty sure it's a hornet. It's black and yellow. I don't want it in my car. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, in CCV, in my community college, I learned about how on this island, they invited their demons into their bodies physically to take them over and make them do these dances. And so they would do all these kinds of like jerky moves and stuff like that. And I don't know, like weird shit that happens when you ask demons into your body. I don't know everything that looks like. Oh, my mirror fell out. Shit. Anyway, so I did not want to do that in my class. I thought, this is really fucked up. Like, she's gonna, like, literally teach us how to invite demons into our physical bodies. That's fucked up. This mirror is, like, gone. I'm gonna have to glue it back in. See? It's gone. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah, so I learned that, and then after that, I feel like I just puked. It's way disturbing. The part of my hair is fine at the top, but at the bottom, it's all messed up. And I'm gonna have to go soon, so I need to hurry up and do this. Anyway, after that happened in college, I started thinking about like the roots of the music, and is the music doing that? And then I saw a teaching from someone, it could have been Brandy, but I'm not sure. And definitely Pastor Jason Cooley has a lot of stuff about how like the media and entertainment is all fucking satanic. And he gets into the reason why that is. And so I received a bunch of these kinds of teachings, and I'm like, okay, well, everything starts in the spirit, and the music I listen to, I know God doesn't want me to listen to it, and it's probably completely demonic. And you know how everything you do or like listen to or whatever influences you? Music influences me. And I really, yeah, I don't know. So last night I heard this song, El Pecado, and by Zuna. Don't listen to it because it's fucking shitty. I looked up the lyrics today, and it's all about like fornication. It's just glorifying fornication and lust, and he's literally saying over and over again, I want to sin, I want to sin. Like, that does not glorify God, and that is not something that God wants any of his children listening to or doing. So I was like hearing this before I even knew what the words meant, and I felt like it was something I shouldn't be listening to, but it had such a good beat, and he has such a nice voice, and there's such a good rhythm, and I just started bawling and crying about letting it go. And then I asked God, right, and here's the other thing, the beginning of the song is a violin playing, and that catches me. Okay, Lindsey Stirling does a lot of like remakes of popular songs where she just has like an amazing violin playing and then also an amazing beat on top of it, and I really love that kind of music. So this song, having the violin at the beginning, is like a catcher that kind of made me listen to it over and over again because it just sounds so good, but it's not good, it's fucking evil. Anyway, so that all happened, and yeah, I was crying and I prayed about it, and then I was thinking about the violin in my prayer, and I asked God if we could have something like that out in the wilderness. Some kind of like Christian reggaeton, amazing, beautiful beat that is just popping with violin music in it and all of that stuff, like in Spanish, because I love reggaeton music. Or in English too, I like English music, but I just love Spanish music. And also, because of my love for reggaeton, here's another thing. I don't want to get too much off topic, and I don't want to film this over again because it's long and annoying. I love dancing, and I haven't danced for a long time. I used to wake up before work, like a few months ago. I would wake up every day, and I would dance from like 12 to 3 until I had to leave to work. Like almost, sometimes before 12, right? Like, I would dance all freaking morning long, and I would go just dancing before work forever. And then I just stopped. I don't know what happened to make me stop. I don't know, but it's really sad because that's like one of my passions is dancing and listening to Spanish music and driving around and listening to Spanish music. I can't drive right now. My glasses feel dirty. So, yeah, I think God will probably answer that prayer. And also, I think I should study Spanish. I have done it before. I started with Duolingo. And, being around Spanish-speaking people makes it a little easier. But I don't like to be around them because they're not godly. They don't really give a shit. They are, the ones I know aren't usually trying to do the will of the Most High. They're trying to do like drug dealing and smuggling weapons into states that you're not allowed to have them, like New York, and fucked up stuff like that. So I don't really hang out with a lot of Dominican people anymore. But my Dominican friend from my childhood actually just came back here, so I might hang out with her at some point. But I don't know. I have all this other stuff going on in my life. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. Is I have to delete these horrible stations off of my Pandora, and everything that God convicted me of in the past is like just the desire is like gone. And I think I'm supposed to be fasting because every other thing I do is making me sick. And even listening to Christian music, I don't want to do it. I feel like it's better just for me to be in like silence, or like just not consuming all of this media, or just not consuming in general, not consuming food, not consuming music or games, or like just be kind of still and quiet. And maybe it's because there's a coming like change of season in my life. I don't know why. I could just pray about it and ask God. So anyway, yeah, I need to stop listening to this music. I think I'm going to try and find some like Christian reggaeton. I know someone on YouTube said something about how they always listen to reggae, and then God called them out of that lifestyle. And so they found some Christian reggae music, and I was like, hey, that's what's up. That sounds like good, because I actually like reggae, like Bob Marley and all that. Afro-Man, I used to listen to all that. I still might listen to Afro-Man. I don't know. I don't really do that a lot. I'm just thinking, like, if there's a time and a place, yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll see what God has in store for me, because it's beyond my wildest dreams. I'm positive. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know, but feels like I might end up fasting soon, which is good. Oh, there's a red plate, but it's just like a shuttle car for a dealership. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to get my sister now. I should probably stop recording, and I think I'm gonna try and find some Christian reggaeton, and I might start studying Spanish, but I don't know. I have a lot of homework to do and stuff. Anyway, this video was all over the place, and yeah, I have to end it now. That's all. Bye.